in Texoma here. I've got another kind of review, I guess you would say, of a item I ordered a while back, and I just got it today. I've been kind of excited about it because it's one of those weird, oddball things. You know, longtime viewers know I love my knockoffs and bootlegs and stuff like that. So when I was just browsing AliExpress, I came across this knockoff bootleg. It's a knockoff of a third-party figure that's been somewhat redesigned and definitely recolored, upsized. I have the original figure somewhere in storage, unfortunately, so I can't bring it out to compare it. But this is, I thought, something interesting. They have supposedly 3 versions, but I believe they probably just, it's the same one, just colored 3 different ways. I still think it's kind of interesting, even if it is miscolored for the character that it's supposed to be. It is called Hero Gun Storm Warrior. Nice kind of metallic, shiny box there. We've got, it says Max Energy on the top. Woo! You got your warnings on the bottom. Sorry. Don't chew it. Don't swallow it. Is that bananas there on the side? Looks, I don't know what that is. Made in China. And there are 2 other versions of this same figure. Now for the big reveal. You can see that it's a what if Optimus Prime were a pistol. Now on the back, of course, you know, that's the cleaned up, computer generated image of the artwork and everything like that. So of course it looks a lot better on the back of the packaging than it does in person, but it's still pretty decent in person. I mean, I wish it would have got the colors right. I mean, yes, Optimus Prime is red and blue, but generally speaking, the red is on his upper body, the blue is on his legs. His head, generally speaking, is not red. So they've reversed the patterns of where the red and the blue are. But, like I said, it's still a pretty cool looking figure. Hang out for just a second. Let me get him out of the box and show you the figure actually in person. Alright, here we go. I've got the Optimus out of package. This is definitely based on the smaller figure that I was thinking of. I think it's the KBB Megatron. I've got that figure, like I say, he's in storage right now, so sorry about that. Mine was actually a little transforming model kit that you put together yourself. It gives you all the supplies and everything to do so. So I thought that was pretty cool, but this Optimus is definitely upsized from that. He still has all of the same things that Megatron came with one little upgrade. He's actually got like a little light feature there in his cannon. One reason I thought personally that this Optimus was pretty darn cool and interesting is there used to be a Flash video shoot. I think it came out in the early 2000s-ish era. That was called Heroes of Cybertron. And this is just a little, like, 2 or 3 minute flash animation. I think it's on YouTube. If I can find it, I'll put a link in the description down below, where it was, you know, the traditional battle between Optimus and Megatron, and Optimus had pretty much defeated Megatron. Megatron's laying on the ground, got his cannon knocked off of his arm. So if you can imagine, you know, just Megatron like, oh no, don't do it, Optimus. And Optimus has had enough of Megatron's crap. He walks over to Megatron, picks up his cannon, sticks it on his arm like that, and just goes up to Megatron and is like, for the heroes of Cybertron, and pow, just blasts Megatron completely into oblivion. So I always thought Optimus with a Megatron cannon on his arm was cool. A cool idea. So, like I say, when I saw this, I was completely interested and had to get it. Now, yeah, there's the extra barrel piece here. I can't remember exactly how it attaches on in robot mode, so I do apologize. I can't show y'all that. You know, yeah, it's a knockoff, so it's a little floppy in some areas. One of the main areas that I always had an issue with that Megatron, if you were trying to pose him in robot mode, is because of how he transforms. The upper torso here is very odd, and it's just that very thin red piece of plastic there that holds it together. But yeah, give me a few minutes. I'll pause the video and I will transform Optimus into his blaster mode. Alright, here we are back with this interesting Optimus here. I definitely feel that it's a decently high quality plastic for what it is. I mean, it's obviously a knockoff, so it's not always going to be the most perfect figure out there or anything like that. It does have some loose parts, but it ends up tabbing together quite nicely in his pistol mode. The part that, to me, aside from the coloring, because, you know, that can be fixed with a paint job, the part to me that is the most odd about this figure is, yes, I guess they were trying to go for the fact that this is Optimus and not Megatron. Traditionally, Optimus is a semi, and he has the semi windows visible on his chest. Due to the transformation, the chest is part of the Pistola mode. I don't know what YouTube censors and what they don't, so I don't want to cause any harm to the channel by saying the wrong word, but we all know what this is. You know, that just kind of sticks out there a little bit funky, having a semi chest on the side of the item like this. I mean, you know, the other side is fairly nice and clean. You know, yeah, you've got the screw holes there that are visible, but I mean, screw holes are visible on every Transformer unless you get the little screw plug kits, and if you have to take it apart to repair it, then you can't. I don't necessarily mind the screw holes. I think they're kind of cool. But yeah, like I say, that, aside from the coloring, that bit right there, that panel where they molded in the semi-truck windows and lights there, just kind of takes me out of the figure for a moment, and the appreciation of its oddness and its uniqueness and its weirdness and all of that. I found it on AliExpress for $10 plus shipping. Took about a month or so to get here. You know, I think it was worth it. I think it's something cool. Eventually down the line, will I want to repaint this into more proper Optimus colors where, you know, the top half of his body is red and the bottom half is blue? Yeah, most likely. You know, fix that red head too, because I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but on the back of his head it was blue. On the front of his head it was red. Where did they come up with that? But yeah, interesting little crazy knockoff that I got today. I was going to bring Spot in to say the final closing today, but he just decided to jump off and run out of the room. So I'm sorry, y'all, you don't get to see Spot today. I'll try and convince him in an upcoming video to pop in and say hi. Alright, y'all. Nerd in Texoma. See y'all later. Bye.